Alright, so I just watched that video of you pretty much putting your daughter on blast for what she wrote on Facebook. I had written stuff on Facebook, like, not as bad, but, depending on the terms that you see things like about my parents or certain people. I had a huge reality check, and I'm 18 right now, and just from seeing what your daughter had written, if I were to even say that to my parents' face, I would not be here today. And I can say that in all honest to God honesty. And I know that's why she wrote it on Facebook, because she's like, block my parents, they ain't gonna be able to see it. See, I ain't stupid. And my parents didn't even have a Facebook when I posted all that. I didn't even have them blocked. When they added me, I knew I had no choice but to accept it. If I were to deny, that means my ass would have been pretty much thrown under the bus, and they'd be like, okay, well, what are you trying to hide from us? And it's just ridiculous. The fact that she said all that, and especially because you said you work in IT, so obviously you know your way around computers. It's not like your computer's stupid and you barely know how to get Google up like some parents. Those parents, they just need to get with the program, go take a class at a community college, and learn what their children are writing, because from all the things I've said, my parents have done a lot of things for me. And growing up, because I was a teenager, I was an ungrateful bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But, a lot of people are sitting here saying how, oh, he probably molested her. What if he beats her? No, that's just how people in the South, or that's what you sound like, sorry if you're not from the South, people that, actually know how to punish their children. You seem like a pretty chill dad. Like, my dad would not put $130 worth of software into my computer. He'd be like, have fun, save your money, go get your own shit. Everything I had to work for, except for like Christmas, and I got that one really expensive gift every year. And even then, like, it was just begging and pleading, and then there'd be a list of chores. My chores included doing the dishes, wiping down the tables, vacuuming, and my parents did my laundry, okay? So her list of chores and her note made it seem like she was Miss Cinderella. And so when you actually said what she really did, it was kind of unbelievable for me. I was just like, wow. And I just kept thinking back, this sounds like something I had said, because I would say I'm pretty much like a slave to my parents. All I do is clean, and obviously, I live on my own now, and I have to constantly clean my bedroom. Me and my boyfriend live together, and just the two of us, we make a big ass mess. And we have a bedroom. We don't even have a whole freaking house. So the fact that your daughter was so blatantly disrespectful, it kind of just made me laugh under my breath, because my dad is like you. Not, he didn't shoot my laptop or anything, but I mean, my parents had a rule that we couldn't even go on MySpace on our home computer. Like, my parents would check the search bar, they'd do whole background checks to make sure we weren't on MySpace. And because Facebook wasn't the big thing back then. Then when Facebook came out, my parents got a Facebook. And, I mean, you couldn't really hide from them. I had diaries, and my little brother would find them, or my parents found my diary and read it. And I mean, a lot of people are like, that's disrespectful, children should have their own privacy. They're children for a reason. Growing up, you don't realize this and understand it. When you become like me and you moved out and you've started to realize and see all these younger people, friends, or family going through the exact things that you did, you just kind of laugh and you're like, wow, can't believe I really acted like that. And, I apologize to my parents now that I was a little shithead. Like, my little brother's just now in high school, and when he was going through middle school, I was like, oh my god, Mom, I'm sorry for treating you like this. Because my brother would just come home, and he pissed off for no reason. Saying, fuck you, fuck this. And I'm like, boy, watch your language. Like, he is a baby. So I understood why people, when I was younger, was yelling at me about my language. Me, I'm just like, I'm a big kid. I can say whatever I want. No. But I just felt like I had to give you props and tell you that I wish more parents were as hard as you, because there are way too many lenient parents out there that pretty much, they'll yell at them, 5 minutes later, the kid's like, I'm gonna go play Xbox, or I'm gonna go outside, and they're like, okay, bye. And, the kid just pretty much knows that they walk all over the parents. Kids are not that dumb. they know that they can walk on parents if their parents do that. Mine, oh no. If my parents said something, of course I push the limits because I'm a teenager, but when my mom would tell me no, or I couldn't do something if I asked my other parent, or if I tried to do it without them knowing, I knew it was 10 times worse. I mean, I've snuck out of my house, and every time I'd sneak out of my house, I'd come home, like, waiting for my parents to be standing there waiting. And then I'd have to run away and never come back because I would be dead. I mean, that's stupid. But I just want to say, congrats. I salute you. You were dad of the year. Hopefully your daughter got this big ass reality check, because just watching it, I just can't stop smiling, because I think you should have a parenting class. You should teach people when they're about to be new parents how to teach their kids. You know, you didn't say you're going to beat the crap out of her or anything like that. You just said she has a hard life coming. Obviously, that list of chores is probably going to expand, and prom probably won't even be an option. I mean, but I just want to say, you know, nice job, Dad. Sorry for all the disrespect. Calling, man, and your housekeeper that she called, that's just rude. What'd she do? She helps clean. Like, she had to throw her under the bus? No, that's not nice. If you're gonna bash on your parents, bash on only your parents. Don't start bringing in other people because you're pissed off. I mean, when I was mad at my parents, I just stuck to them. I hate my mom, I hate my dad. Now that I live at home, I'm gonna call my mom. Hey Mom, I miss you. How you doing? Oh, you're at work? Are you sure you gotta go? Like, now that I'm away from home, I'm like, oh, I wish I could go back. But I'm glad your daughter got that reality check. It sounded like it was much needed. So, thumbs up to you, Dad.